Good morning and welcome back. Today I'm going to share a Get Ready With Me with some tips and tricks for lifting the face, brightening your look. I'm going to be working with the Revolution palette, and this is their, what is this called? Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade. And this is a dupe for Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And it really is a very close dupe, and it's very affordable. So I've already applied my foundation, IT Cosmetics CC Cream in the shades Light and Fair mixed together and applied with a dampened Real Technique sponge. And I just worked that all over my face, even a tiny little bit of residue on my lids and under the eye. I've curled my eyelashes and I've applied my eyebrows with Sorme eyebrow pencil in the shade Rich Brown. Sorme is S like Sam, O-R, M like Mary, E, and you can get that at Sally Beauty Supply or you can get it on Amazon. So let's get started. I'm going to use Eco Tools paddle brush. I'm going to dip right into this very pretty peachy shade, and I'm going to use that on my lower lid. Just very quickly getting it into the corners to brighten the eye. See the brightening effect? I'm going to do the same on this side. Notice I am not being precise or overly particular. You don't have to be. I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush. This one is just Wet n Wild. I'm going to dip into the center shade, which is sort of a contour color. It's a really good contour color. I may even use that for my cheek contour today to show you. I'm applying this now into my crease line. Some people would call this the transition. And I'm just going back and forth to lay down the color lightly. I'm not pressing hard. And now I'm going to blend it up into the brow bone slightly using small circles. Small circles and sort of working outward towards the tip of my eyebrow, the tail of my eyebrow. See that? Done. Same thing on the other side. There's a little bit of fallout with these shadows, but for the money, you really can't go wrong with them. They're so affordable. I think this palette was maybe $12 or $14. I got it on Amazon. I try to get everything on Amazon. And I'm just rolling it out towards the tail. See that? Now I've got a pretty lifted look without a lot of color. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this darker shade just to create a little bit of an accent. So I'm going to take a smaller brush. This one is Laura Mercier, and it's rounder, more compact. So it'll give me a little bit more, it's not as fluffy, so the color will be a little bit more concentrated. I'm just patting it on at an angle, working from the base of my lashes upwards to that crease, and then just working on that outer, today just the quarter of that crease. Look at how that lifted the eye and enhanced the shape. And it wasn't very complicated at all. Again, I'm going to demonstrate. I'll try to get a little closer. Patting it on at that angle for at the outer edge, really, outer quarter of my eye to the crease, and then just flicking it right back in. And that's it. There's a little bit more light on this side because I have a window, but I do think it needs just a little bit more color right there. That's it. Now I could take what's left of my brush and just slightly bring it down to the outer quarter of my lower lash line. And all that's doing is blending everything together. So there's no, see, I'm kind of going with a C shape right through the crease and down below. So now everything is blended. And it's not working against the shape of my face, it's working with the shape, or I should say, of my eyes, to give me a really natural, yet enhanced, I wouldn't say necessarily natural so much as soft. It's not natural when you have, a little bit of a dramatic eye. But see, my eye looks lifted from a distance, up close. I'm going to clean up under my eye with some concealer, so don't even worry about that. Now I am going to put a little bit of, I'm going to go back to this fluffy brush, wipe the excess off on my microfiber towel. I always have one right near me. And I'm going to go into this highlight shade, which is a matte. These are all mattes. And I'm just going to bring that into, go right over where I went with the crease color and then up into the brow. Look at that. So everything is really blended. There's no harsh lines. See that? And then I could even take the residue right in the corners. Done. Easy and simple. Now I've got this really pretty dark gray eyeliner, and this is called Fifth Avenue by Sephora. It's like a dark charcoal. And I'm going to just quickly line the upper waterline just below my lashes. For a little extra definition. This is a really, I'm just looking off camera into my mirror. Just got a little on my lid. I'm going to wipe that off. I'll fix it. Just working it into that waterline and a little bit into the lash line. Just to give my eyes some shape and lift. There you go. So where I made a little bit of a mess, I'm going to go back to that first peachy color and just apply a little bit more to clean it up. Once I have my mascara on, no one will see that little bit that's still there. And that's it. So you don't sweat the small stuff, guys. Mistakes happen. You just do the best you can to fix them and move on. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to put my mascara on, which is Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout in black. Already curled my lashes. Looks like I have a little mistake over there too. And I'm just working that mascara on. It's a nice mascara. It removes easily. Now look how done that eye is. Isn't that nice? It's a really great palette. I would encourage you to check it out. I'm all about affordable dupes. Is it maybe a little less concentrated than the Kat Von D, a less opaque? Yeah, but it's also half the cost. So for the amount of shadow in here, it's perfectly fine. I can just go on a little bit heavier to get the look I want if I need to. And if you're someone who's a little new and inexperienced with applying shadow, I would even encourage you to get this instead of the Kat Von D because it's easier to work with because it's a sheer, more translucent color. And it's good because it kind of teaches you how to blend and layer very safely. It's a good tool. And if you're experienced, if you want to save a few bucks, well, really, more than a few bucks, if you want to make it worthwhile, I would definitely highly recommend it. So there you go. My eyes are done. Really happy. I'm going to now work into that center shadow with my Sigma F like Frank 79. I've been using this for my contour. Creating a little shadow, and that's all a contour should be. It's a shadow, not going past that outer corner of my eye. And look at the definition. So I'm applying it just below my cheekbone and onto the cheekbone ever so slightly. So in small circles, I'm actually working more upward. But you can see the shadow now. I'm going to also take that right along my jawline. Look at the difference. It's subtle, but it's definitely there. Not uncommon to have a slightly softened jawline in your 40s, so this is just a way to tighten it up instead of Cabela. You see? I'm going to blend this a little bit more, so don't worry about that. I'm going to use a really beautiful blush, Laura Geller Pink Grapefruit. Learned about it from Kathy Beauty Care Chats. It's beautiful. It's one of the baked. I'm going to use one of my e.l.f. brushes. Just going to dip in. Onto the cheekbone it goes. Blending right into that contour. This has a lovely glow to it. On the high side of my cheekbone. A little bit across the eyelids. Why do I do that? Just to blend everything in. What's left on my brush goes on the forehead. Looking good. I'm almost there. Now I'm going to set everything. I can't get enough of this Flower Beauty powder. It is their Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. It's a great powder. So affordable, finely milled. It does set the makeup beautifully. It isn't too glowy, so it's really good for just finishing. It's a really true finishing powder. It gives you a flawless look, and it also helps me to blend in a little bit of the blush and contour. So use your powder, use your tool, use to help you blend, use things like your setting powder. See, it just took down the lines on my blush and put everything together. It looks so good. I didn't go under my eyes with this, and it's a good thing I didn't because I haven't applied my concealer. Garnier Rollerball. This is a fabulous thin, very thin, easy to blend. I could use this brush. I probably will just end up using my fingers, to tell you the truth. It's that easy. And it really brightens under the eye. Sometimes I use it around here. I'm not going to today since I just put the powder down. I don't feel like layering first thing in the morning. I learned about this product from Beauty 101 by Lisa. It is wonderful. You can get it at drugstores, in the skincare section, or you can get it on Amazon. So I'm just going to let that sit up for a couple of moments. Actually, while that does, I will apply my lips. Wet n Wild 666 Brandywine. Your lips, but better. It's not a brown. It's a lively nude. It's beautiful. You can wear this with just about any lip color. It's so good. I don't know why more people don't use it. It wears well. I believe it will stop your lips from feathering if you have that problem with lip color going up into your lip line. It's a really good workhorse. And again, not expensive. I just filled in the outer third of my top and bottom lip with it. Now I'm going to apply my City Lips gloss. This is in, what is this shade? Tinseltown. It's a sheer pink. It has a little bit of a reflect in it, like a gold. I'm laying that down, and I think I might put a little bit of a frostier pink on top of it, which, of course, if I can have it here, I sure do. No, that's not it. Oh, I'll use this. This is NYX Lingerie Lip Gloss in Shy, and this is really pretty. I think I learned about this from, who was it? Lisa Eldridge, maybe. Pretty. See, it just added a little bit of a nudie frost. Shimmer, really. It's not overly frosty. Love it. Now, I'm just going to gently pat in this concealer, this Garnier Rollerball, just to brighten up under there. And that's it. I have a little extra right in here. As we age, women tend to get dark right in here. So I just press a little bit more concealer in there. And there you go. Done. So I'm going to go do something with my hair, put on a little jewelry, and I'll be done for the day. But I think that's a great look. I love this blush, and I would recommend it. I think it would really work for a variety of skin tones. It looks a little bit brighter on this side. Blend it in a little bit more. And there we go. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave them down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.